Maybe I should keep count. Isn't it like 6 and 8? I mean, I can see the one below me, so maybe I don't need to keep count. Right, and then the next one is the B, right? Yeah. That, and that. Not that one. Well, dropped another piece. Alright, so this is the B here, and then we go scaffold, 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 torch. Do I pick this stuff up? Do I pick up the stuff I dropped? What is he doing? So he can't find his way around a spiral staircase. Yeah, no, what is he confused about? What is he confused about? Where is he trying to go? I mean, this game and the pathfinding? Seriously. Oh, milk. He buys milk. Brown mushroom. They changed the graphics for the brown mushroom. Yeah, no, the AI is so bad. They can't pathfind the spiral staircase. I don't even know where he's trying to go. Okay, so this is a straight bit, right? And then after the B, there's the 2. And then there's the 3. And this is the 2. Right, this is the 2. And then the other B. Right. Torches. I mean, I placed it there last time. And then the diagonals. And the Z's go this way. So it's that. Is that right? That one, that one. That one, that one. I wonder who made the first spiral staircase. Because the shape of it is so interesting, so compelling. Strangely attractive. But of course, mathematically, it's not that complicated. It's just a circle, and then you keep stepping upward as you go around the circle, right? That's all it is. This is the T here. What is the oldest spiral staircase in the world? Oldest known spiral staircase in the world. The T and then the 3 and torch there, and then the 2 Did the Romans do spiral staircases? I mean, it's not a Renaissance invention, is it? Maybe it is. No, I think they were medieval. Because there were circular castle towers in the medieval era. And all you need to do is put a staircase on the inside of one of those. Up, up, and then the T shape. Right. And torches. Torch there. Is it really that one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, good. Maybe it's Indian. Because the Indians were quite good at math as well. Huh. Let me look this up. What does the internet say? Oldest spiral staircase. Oldest spiral staircase that still standing today can be found in Rome. Trajan's Column? Is that true? Loreto Chapel. Trajan's Column. Oldest surviving from 113 AD. Temple A Selinunte, Sicily, 480 BC. Temple of Solomon from the biblical era. A reference in the Old Testament to a spiral staircase in the Temple of Solomon around 1000 BC, but there's no physical evidence to confirm this. Fascinating. 1000 BC. I'm sure they existed in other parts of the world too. Spiral. Is it a real spiral or like a square spiral, so-called? Medieval period staircases became common in cathedrals and castles. Yeah. Trajan's Column is the oldest surviving one. Interior stairway and the pedestal of Trajan's column. Oh yeah. Oh, you can climb up the inside of Trajan's column? Alright, I see. I see. Wait, no, but this is all... This list is from the Greco-Roman world. It doesn't include other parts of the world. Yeah, so a lot of the times... A lot of architecture, history, is written by Europeans about European architecture. And often in the past, they often neglected other parts of the world. Mostly, like, they just didn't know, right? So things like Indian architecture, East Asian architecture, not very well recorded in, architectural history books. Written by Europeans in the past. And it's a known problem. People have tried to, like, fill the gaps in the knowledge somewhat. But even when I was studying architecture at university, like the books would be, it would be like chapters and chapter after chapter, it would be like the history of European architecture, and then there'd be one chapter like other parts of the world. And like all the other parts of the world would just be jammed into one chapter. Like, there'll be like ancient times, and then there'll be like the Greeks, and then there'll be like the Romans, and then there'll be like, and then like, medieval, and so like the European history, like chapter after chapter, and then one chapter is just rest of the world. Unfortunately, the study of architecture, like there's not much money to be made from studying historical architecture. So it's not like you get much funding for it. And you have to travel, like spend long times in other parts of the world, going to old buildings and drawing them. Anyway, it's very time consuming. And yeah, no, you just don't. You don't know what you don't know, right? But there's, interesting architecture from all over the world, obviously. Everybody had buildings. And a lot of it is just, under-researched. Like, it doesn't get enough research. I think they changed this. When I'm looking down, did they change how far you can go over the edge? I think they did. Because I keep looking down, it's not the same as what it used to look like, I don't think. Not a big deal. I feel like I'm closer to the edge than I should be. Or maybe they put the crosshair like 1 pixel higher up or something. Is the pixel too high up? Like the crosshair? I'm spinning around. Yeah, no, 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 look. As I spin around... Hold on. Yeah, no, it's like... I'm not looking straight down. When I spin around, you can kind of see it. Why'd they do that? What happens next? You know, this is like confusing me a lot because I'm not looking straight down, right? Is this the T? Am I at the T? I'm at the T. Okay, this is the T. Ah, this is so confusing. So this is the T. And then, yeah, no, super confusing. And then we go up. Up and up. And then there's 2. I guess that's one of the interesting things that people have to keep in mind, like when you read a history, you gotta like keep in mind that there's stuff they didn't record. Not everything was recorded. Let me just get my spyglass. Maybe this is easier. Okay, that helps. Like I'm looking straight down. Okay, that helps. I can see better with the spyglass. Alright, good. So when you like read a history book, kind of have to try to figure out where the gaps are, because there's always gaps, right? What did they not write down? For example, historically, they didn't write about the lives of ordinary people, usually. This can't be right. I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? 1, 2... That one, that one... Is that not the B? This is not the B, this is the T. Okay, that's what I did wrong. Well, drop some slabs again. So this should be a T going up this way. And there. So where did I drop my slabs? I dropped 2 slabs. And for example, like when the Romans write histories about the barbarians, it's from their perspective. You need to remember that, you know, everybody has a bias. Sometimes the Roman historians were racist against their enemies, stuff like that. And yeah, like just because it's not in the history books, there's actually a lot of history that's not in the history books. Because people just didn't bother to write it down. Always have to keep that in mind. And even when they do write it down, there's often a lot of self-serving bias. You leave out the bad stuff about yourself. You leave out the good stuff about your enemies. That happens so much.